So no girls night out, no girls trip. Why are you like putting these women in prison and like oppressing them and stuff? What would you say the biggest red flag in a woman is for any man out there? Because your
Biggest red flag.
biggest red flag. Oh, just some of the red flags.
I mean, 100% number one is if she's a feminist. You can't marry a feminist at all because it will never work. Number two, and I actually said this on another podcast, if she's been to Miami, Dubai, or any other party city.
Okay.
I love it.
Yep.
Number three, like OnlyFans, sex work, anything promiscuous, even like the Instagram modeling where it's literally just, maybe it's like innocent photos, but it's just bikini photos and like for what reason? And they've got like millions of followers, but there's no value in their content.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like odd and like, what are their followers looking like?
Would you have any sort of message to maybe some women that have gotten trapped in that at a young age and they're listening to you now and they're like, wow, like they're starting to wake up some of the things you're talking about right now, like something you would share with them, a word of
turn away from it and turn towards God immediately, like drop it all. And if you have to, like delete social media, stop scrolling, because that's where people are getting this propaganda from. Is social media. So if you have to and you need just to silence the noise, turn it all off and open your Bible.
Get extreme about it.
Yeah.
All in. Yeah. Okay.
What about girls night out? Is that okay?
No.
Why not?
I don't like girls nights out and I don't like girls trips. Either one. I don't go on girls trips. I think that's just weird. What's the point? That sounds like bachelorette trips and bachelor trips. Same vibe, right? Girls nights out, I don't really understand why you need to go out. I'm speaking specifically for married women or women in relationships. There's no reason that you need to go to a girls night out with a bunch of girls who are most likely single while you're married. You're just setting yourself up for failure.
What good can come from that?
Exactly.
So no girls night out, no girls trip. Why are you like putting these women in prison and like oppressing them and stuff?
It's not oppressive.
Not oppressive?
No, I mean, it's protecting your marriage. And as far as girls trips, I mean, I'm sure there are some wholesome girls trips, right? Like there's women's Bible retreats. Go do all those.
Right.
But when you're taking a girls trip to Miami or Nashville or Vegas, come on.
Right.
Like what are we doing?
Right. Okay, understood. It's not very, traditional or feminine to smoke a cigar. How come you're smoking?
I think cigars are really classy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like I don't see anything wrong with it. People will call it masculine, but I think it's classy.
Fair.
Okay. Do you believe in male-female friendship?
No.
Why not?
When you're married, and there are some specific cases, whatever, but I'm just going to do a generalization. When you're married and you say that another guy is your best friend, no, your husband is your best friend. Like that is your life partner. It would be so weird if I, called one of my guy friends and was like, do you want to go grab coffee tomorrow at 11 a.m.? And it was just me and him, getting coffee together casually as friends.
Maybe a cigar wouldn't be weird, right?
There's no
Have a
reason.
cigar? No.
I mean, no, not with just come smoke a cigar with me. No, that would be so weird.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's common sense, and I don't really know why that's a controversial topic, but
it is very
work.
controversial. I mean, most women, they're like, no, it's like no big deal. Like, they're like, he's my best friend. He's there for me. And what is the value exchange there? Like, what is it to gain from? Like, what does the man gain from a relationship with a woman that is not his girl?
Nothing.
What does the woman gain?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I mean, maybe some like emotional validation, but that's just gay and weird. Like, you don't need that from a girl. I don't know. Like,
True, but what does the woman get? I agree with you from the male perspective.
Attention.
Okay, attention.
Yes.
Okay, what else? That's it?
I would say the main reason is attention or some sort of like person to run to when they're having a bad day.
Okay.
Validation, yeah.
Okay, my argument with that is that men really get nothing. That's just a fact. I mean, if you're not being sexual with the person that you're hanging out, I mean, the other sex, it's like, I don't believe there's anything to gain. But from the woman perspective, I feel like there's a lot to gain. Or, like, for example, men will, like, when they have a problem, they're gonna ask the guy for help. When they need money, the guy is there. When they're breaking up with their whatever, you know what I mean? Obviously, they're shooting themselves in the foot too, the women, by doing that. So I guess they're not really gaining much. But I just feel like, from a man's perspective, there's definitely a lot more for the woman to gain than from the men. Do you agree with that or no?
I would agree with that, but if you're gaining all this value from a man, you might as well be his girlfriend or marry him. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.